Hey there, welcome to the first episode in my series called Ask the Super Charmer, where you guys can ask me any questions that you like revolving the topics of dating, relationships, and confidence, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. And if you want to be a part of this, then all you have to do is just comment on the comment sections below your question, and I'll try to get to each of those questions. So make sure to click on that subscribe button as well as hitting that notification bell for future videos. Hi. My name is Patrick Wu, and I'm a transformative coach that helps great guys become more charming so that they can captivate the heart and soul of their dream lover. First question I got is, how much time in a relationship do you think it takes to know if you want to marry someone? Wow, what a big question to start off with. I've known people who've gotten married from within 1 minute of meeting each other to 10 plus years to getting married. So there's a wide spectrum of when someone knows that it's time to get married to this person. When a guy really likes a woman, as in he likes spending time with her, he feels there's some compatibility, there's some type of future, he'll go, oh yeah, absolutely, this is the person that I want to marry very quickly. Like they'll know, I think within probably, even a few months, for me personally, probably within a year, I'll probably really know, probably earlier than that. But I've also noticed for the guys who are always like, you know what, I feel like I just don't know yet, I feel like I need more time. They'll a lot of times drag this relationship out a little bit more than it has to. A lot of times it's because they deep down kind of know that it's not the right person for them. Even though they're trying to fit it in somehow and convince themselves that how can I want to marry this person even though I don't want to. Do you think it's possible to not lose part of yourself in a relationship? Where's the line between compromising and understanding versus doing things you don't want to do? When two people get together, right? You have your full energy and then this person has their full energy and you get together and you're interweaving in each other's life and it can get a little bit messy. If you were living completely by yourself, you could, just do whatever you wanted, it's your own space. But then when you have another person living with you, it's now like your rules and their rules combined and now you're interweaving rules together. So yeah, I understand that sometimes you might have to compromise, even though I don't like the word compromise, but you're making these agreements to how you and this other person can play together. And sometimes if you are too much of a people pleaser, then you'll give away yourself, as in you'll completely fall into their rules and not hold on to your own. So it's important to create your boundaries so that you can still be yourself when you're in a relationship. I believe if there's something you really don't want to do, you just have to tell your partner you don't want to do it. Okay, so the next question is, how many texts can you send to her before she responds? I really like to keep the conversation at a flow. Like, I'll say something, this person says something, I'll say something, this other person says something, and sometimes maybe we get busy and we forget to text each other back. So I might give an extra text, but I never want to bombard them and text them and text them and text them, because then it kind of breaks that whole rhythm. You're asking too many things or saying too many things when you can just wait and get the other person to respond back. And sometimes they might not respond back, but that's okay. But the goal is to keep that momentum of you say something, this other person says something, and then you keep going like that until it feels natural. Can you win someone over even if they are not initially attracted to you? Okay, so that's a good question. I think that everyone that comes into your life is attracted to you on some kind of level, whether it's on a friendship level, on a work colleague level, to a romantic level. I think that you can definitely help someone become more attracted to you, but still not be in love with you. I think I have a quick example of this. I met one of my ex-girlfriends at a park. And I remember when we first met each other, we weren't initially really that attracted to each other. We thought each other was really nice and that we enjoyed just having a conversation. And I remember even thinking this, I was like, okay, you know, this person would be a great friend. But then after spending some time together and getting to know this person more, our connection grew and grew. And then at some point, I remember thinking, wow, this person is amazing. Is this the same person that I met at the park? A little later on, we actually became boyfriend and girlfriend. But we were both kind of surprised because we both, you know, were open to the possibilities. And eventually, yeah, we became boyfriend and girlfriend. And sometimes it does happen, but a lot of times it also doesn't. Women will often say, my boyfriend won me over because he was so funny. Can guys be won over by a humorous woman? I remember when I was in college and there was this woman from high school that I knew, and I never really thought too much of her. But I remember when I was at a party with her being there, I remember just asking her, hey, you know, how's everything? And she was like, good, you know, I'm working at the smoothie restaurant, or the place where you make smoothies. You know what I'm talking about, the smoothie shop. When I started talking to her, everything that she said just started making me laugh. And I was like, this woman is super funny. And then all of a sudden, I started to see her in a different way. As before, you know, I just saw her as a cute girl, but you never really paid too much attention other than she was cute. But then when she was funny and she connected with me, I was like, wow, I see her a little bit differently. What do you guys think? Has a really humorous woman ever changed your mind in seeing her differently? Okay, and then the last question is, what is a safe conversation icebreaker that isn't boring? Okay, first off, if you're nervous about being boring, which a lot of guys have that fear of saying something really boring when they first start a conversation, I want you to kind of eliminate that, because you don't need to be crazy interesting and have the best line to start a conversation. All a conversation starter or icebreaker is to break the ice. So it's to open up the conversation. And that can be anything from just saying your name, asking her a question, or one of my personal favorite things to do to start conversations is by pointing out what she is doing and making an observation of what she's doing. So let's say you're at the park and you're seeing her sitting on the bench and she's watching someone play basketball. You could go and say something like, what's the score? Is it a close one? Okay, well that is the wrap of the first episode of Ask the Super Charmer. If you have any questions, feel free again to put your question in the comment sections below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you guys real soon.